Shalom, Israel. What's going on? It's your brother Shopper. Just wanted to come back in, get a quick lesson in real quick, right? So check this out, right? Before I get started, I want to say all praises due to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone for rule well and pushing this truth with sincerity, and honesty. To the hopeful elect and the remnant scattered abroad, likened unto a speckled bird, to the brothers and sisters out there, sincere shalom, right? I'm a little amped up for this one, right? So, Elder Apostle Gabar today dropped this dude name, James Adair, right? James Adair. Let's go here. James Adair, right? He was a historian on the Native Americans, right? So then I came over here and, you know, look, you got one of the first books you see. The 10, let me zoom in on that one for you. The 10 tribes of Israel. You see that? The 10 tribes of Israel. The true history of the North American Indian, right? See, they make these books kind of hard to find and they make them expensive, right? So, I went searching in Google, they wasn't giving me nothing. So I had to go to DuckDuckGo, right? So when I went to DuckDuckGo, which I always search, right? So now you got this one right here, right? And so let's go down a little bit. Let's go down a little bit. Because we ain't going to read all of this. I want to see what page I'm on now. Let me just see real quick. I went down too far, 46. We got to go up some. Let's lock it. Give me 1 second. Because there's some good stuff up here. Right? So we going to start around. I ain't going to read all this. But I just want to. This was proved, you know, Elder Apostle Gabar was dropped some stuff that I was like, all right, cool, let me go check it out, right? He put the guy name out there. See, you go 15 right here, right? 15 right there. Let me get it zoom in a little bit, see? Arguments and the proof of the American Indians being descendants of Jews, right? So now check this out. This is from 1700. This is from 1700. So they be lying, man. They know who we are, man. They know who we are, right? So I'm gonna read it so y'all don't have to worry about trying to strain it to see whatever. So you got the first argument. That's this one right here. First argument. See? First argument. Right? So, boom. So it says, as the Israelites were divided into tribes and had chiefs all over them, so the Indians divided themselves. Each tribe formed a little community within the nation. See, we still was separated, right? So, I ain't going to read. Let me see. Let me scan it through it. Go forth as a nation, genealogy of the names. They have families. Woo, woo, woo. The last line say, the last, if not derived from the appearance of the divine glory as expressed by the prophet Ezekiel. See? They know, man. They know. But the second argument was the one that made me, I was like, okay. I'm scanning through. Let me see. Make sure, right? Right. So they was talking about how they had different animals or whatever, but they'd kill those animals or whatever to eat or whatever, right? We got the main customs corresponded with those of the Israelites. See right there. 17. Right there. It says their main customs corresponded with those of the Israelites. Right? And then it goes on. Besides, as have been hinted, they call some of their tribes by the names of suburban figures that were carried on the four principal standards of Israel, right? See? Just the James Adair. James Adair, if y'all want to look up this book. Observed and satisfied. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It was this next. Watch when we get to the second argument. Second argument two. Second argument two. Right? By a strict permanent divine precept, the Hebrew nations were ordered to worship at Jerusalem, Jehovah, the true and living God, and who by Indians still is still Yahweh with the O in there, right? 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 So I see this and I'm like, man, they know who we are, man. That's why they come out and they say the stuff that they say when they going, you know, they going to do what they do or whatever. They going to start come after us first or whatever. Yeah, cause the Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom split. The Northern Kingdom after they left. Let's bring it up. Ephesians, what's that? Ephesians 2:11. Come on, hold on. Shalakia. Let me get that real quick. Okay, yeah, and then it hit 14, and then I went to 22. Let's see. Salakia, let me just make sure. I'm trying to get the right verses, cause I had it broke down with the Northern and the Southern Kingdom before. So I got my board right here. I'm checking it out. Okay. I know it's in 2 Kings. Well, we could start at James 1:1. Let's start at James 1:1. This is the book of James 1:1. James, a servant of Yahweh and of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings, right? So that right there tell you already we were scattered abroad. We was all over the place, right? So I want to get where we left. We went into captivity in Assyria. Asra, there you go. Second Esdras. Yeah, I just jumped on here. I saw that. I was like, man, I gotta do a little show on this one. This a little brief little lesson right there. Second Esdras 13 and 40. Here you go. So yeah, Second Esdras 13 and 40. And we're gonna read down to maybe 45. Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Oshea, the king, whom Salamasa, the king of Assyria, led them away captive, and he carried them over the waters, and so came them into another land. So this talking about when the Northern Kingdom got first bugged out, and they were split. So the Southern Kingdom was still over in Jerusalem, and what's the other one? Jerusalem, and where Yahushua was born at. With the end. I'm forgetting it right now. Yeah. But it'll come back to me. And it'll come back to me. So they got split up. They went into slavery first. So come on, let's go. 13 and 41. But they took this counsel, Nazarene. There you go, Nazarene. All praises, Yahweh, Yahushua. But they took 13. Let's start over. Second Esdras 13 and 41, right? But they took this counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country where never mankind dwelt. Now this is getting to how they got to America. After they went into slavery to Azra and it wasn't going right, so come on, let's keep going. That they might, 42, that they might there keep their statutes which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into the Euphrates by narrow places of the river. 44. For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over. For though that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half. And the same region is called Azrith, right? So if you look, you could go to Azrith. Azrith is what Columbus was looking for when he came to look for the 12 tribes, man. The 10 tribes, Salakia. Or 9, or you know, because they say some stayed with the Southern Kingdom, you know, because everybody didn't, all of the every single person didn't come here. You know, some stayed with the Southern, but for the most part, the Northern Kingdom was here. And this right here, this James Adair guy proves that. So yeah, so I just wanted to come back in, like I said, I just wanted to come back in and do a quick little lesson and show you that, yeah, they know who we are, man. They know who we are. They know who we are. They know who we are. You see it right here. The 10 tribes. You see it right here. The 10 tribes of Israel. Or the true history of the North. Not what they told us. Not that bullshit. Not that bullshit. Man, I love it, man. It's all coming out now, man. And yo, and with that one, I'ma say shalom.